Hey, imagine that I'm early. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I did see that. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here because I am early. Hi, Betty. How are you? So it looks like Koli is not going to show. No problem, Brooke. Um, I find it funny that Koli, you've made how many shorts about me in the last few days, calling me out, and now you're saying you haven't summoned me, but you have. So why not come on piano and we can discuss it? Chris, are you in here tonight? I'd love to get your opinion on things. Are you back home yet, Betty? Okay, 13 watching. Nobody's going to say hello. No, she doesn't, Betty. And I didn't expect any different. Oh, okay. How'd that go? Hi, Stanley. Yeah, I saw that. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Can never figure out if I'm sharing it right. Oh, sorry to hear that, Betty. So this was the short that I came across. Actually, I came across JJ's community post, and it was this short. Anyways, I'm gonna play it and see what she has to say.
No one gives a fuck about you. And that, my short, proves it. It bombed.
And which short are you referring to? Because that short is clearly no longer up.
One about you bombed. No one watched it. And then the short I put up right afterwards, 300 and something people watched it in a matter of minutes. So it proves no one cares about you.
Are you sure about that, Koli? Would you like to compare views? Even in my comments section, I get more attention than you do. So,
No
I
one
don't,
cares about your community. No one cares about what the fuck is going on with you in your community. No one cares about anything that has to do with you at all. No one cares.
Koli, you clearly care. You watch everything I say and do. Not only that, but you're constantly tagging me and calling me out. So you do care, Koli.
Not a single person. No one. No one
Mm-hmm.
watched it. Like 30 people watched it.
Oh, but you just said no one watched it. But now it's 30 people watched it. She can't get her story straight.
I love that. I mean, I still love that 30 people cared. But that's about it. Anyways, but I just wanted to say, look, you're a loser, and
Okay, thank you.
everybody who hangs out with you is a fucking loser. Like, okay, it's weirdo behavior to be on a platform where you're supposed to want to grow.
No, this platform is it's open to any type of person. I'm not on it to grow and make money, unlike yourself. And you're not growing. Look at your engagement, Coley. Like there's none. This has some, and we'll show that shortly.
But you want to stay stagnant and you don't want to grow. You do not want new people around.
Oh no, I'm open to having new people around, but I don't need to grow. It's not my goal in life to have, a huge channel.
You only want the people around who are around right now. No new people at all. That's weird on a platform like YouTube.
No. And had you taken me up on my offer last year, I would have spoken with you, Coley. But instead, you brought me up on panel, and then you booted me. So I'm comfortable with who's here, but you're not because nobody is over there watching you.
That's bizarre. That's more like a Patreon thing. You know what I mean?
Um, no, apparently Patreon is for people like Tara. Tara's going over there. So hopefully you go over there too.
So why don't y'all go over there? That would be so cool. Why don't you make a Patreon and all y'all go over there? I'm telling you, that would be better for you because YouTube is a platform for people to grow, for people to have new people find them, for all the things. You're not doing that because you don't want that. You just want.
Coley, worry about your own channel. You're not growing either. And mine has, I don't know, I can't see how many subscribers I have right now, but mine is growing just fine. Like I've gained several new subscribers in the last couple of weeks, even.
want your little minions and you. And that's not what YouTube is for. Anyways, I love you, mean it.
Who are you to say what YouTube is for, Coley? All right, let's see. Here's the engagement you got. Your feral friend. Your feral friend is a sub of mine. So is Jello. So is Steph. So is Betty Boop. So is Brooke. So is Diamond Eyes. And so is JJ. And look at this, Koli. They're all calling you out. You're not getting engagement from new people. You're being called out on your own bullshit. Anyways, sorry, let me go back up to the comments here. Oh, just Koli being Koli. All right, I don't want to look at her anymore. Right? Like she's been summoning me for a long time. Yes, I do think she needs help as well. Well, I wouldn't insult Cindy Lou. Yeah, she is very strange, and I don't get it. Like, I've given her more chances than many to come up and talk, but carefully choosing who. Yes, exactly, Stanley. Hi, Nina. Yeah, that's all she does. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Right, it's a paid platform, right? Only. So if I'm not interested in having a monetized channel over here, why would I be interested in going to Patreon? Weird. Hey, Rebrand, how are you? I'm gonna drop the link for you. You can't see Brooke? No, what happened was our the valve on our sump pump got stuck, so the septic tank started backing up into the house. Yeah, right? Okay. Everyone's just saying hello. Exactly. Yes, that was weeks ago. Come on up and help me rebrand. Rebrand is so much better at pulling up these pages faster than I can. Well, I did right after that. Hi, Jill. How are you? I don't know. I don't understand it enough. I've been in one Discord once, and that was Stina's. And I didn't understand how to maneuver around it. So I deleted the app. I didn't have the patience for it. Yes, I just got it. Thank you, Rebran. I'm not quite sure how to use it, but um, I'm sure you can help me out with that. How are you? Hi, Jello. No, of course not. Yeah, I'm sure she's in the bushes. Let me see if I can pull up another one of her ones that. Just give me a second. Um, okay, here's another one that. All right, here's another one. Let's listen to this one for a minute.
Friends, it seems like our friend Terry Lynn. Oh, by the way, I'm Koli. Okay, there's a girl, and her name is Terry Lynn Lavoie.
First of all, it's La Voix. It's a French name, not Lavoie.
That is her channel name, okay? Anyway, she keeps tagging me in these posts, and these posts are like 50, 11 years long, right? So, like TLDR, babes, too long, didn't read,
But yes, you did. And you give yourself away every time you make a short about me.
not reading a novel. Just not gonna do that, baby. And even when you tag me, highly unlikely I'm gonna see it. You know how I saw this one? Not because I saw it in my mentions, because I don't give a fuck about my mentions. Don't even look at them.
Lies. You care, Koli. You're here all the time. You're watching.
How I saw this one was it happened to be on my fucking for my recommendeds, like in my feed. So that's the only reason why. So I'm just letting you know that like you're wasting your fucking time.
Clearly, I'm not because every other short is about me.
And then all your little cronies. Like, do y'all think that I care that y'all don't like me?
Yeah, you do. Because we'll prove that in a minute. Because a couple of shorts before this one, you wanted to make amends.
Do you? Do you think that I care about what you think about me? Genuinely. Do you? Because you're wrong.
She's so stupid with these filters. Right? Something's off, Amanda.
Because that's just not a thing. You know what I mean? That's just not a thing. um, I have people who call me, or people who text me, or people who email me, or whatever, and tell me all shit. But I don't give a fuck about y'all shit.
Nobody's calling you, texting you, or emailing you anything, Koli. You can't even keep your shit together with your own best friend. All you do is abandon her.
I just don't care. Anyway, so deuces. Love that you took the time to write me a love note, but I didn't read it. I'm sorry. You mean it. Bye.
And let's just see what the comments are in this one. Oh, yeah. So there's two of your socks busted. Look at that. There's Dennis. Oh, and I'm not mad for Dennis being over there, but you seem to have a problem with Dennis being over here. There you are again. Cola, you have so many sock accounts, it's hard to even keep track of. All right, give me a second to find the next one. I think it might be this one. Yeah, we'll share this one halfway through.
Be right back. Wait a whole damn minute. I feel fucking left out as fuck. Okay? I feel left out. Let me
Oh, but I didn't think you cared about any of us.
tell you why. Do you want to know why? If you didn't, you better scroll because I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, why did I just say that? Anyway, stay here. I want you to know why. Anyway, so okay. I'm over here watching Terry Lynn's recent live, and y'all all like my bestie again, but y'all all still hate me. So what do I got to do?
Nobody's ever said they've hated you. Not that I've ever seen. I certainly don't hate anybody.
Do I got to grovel? Do I need to beg? What is it? Do I need to say I'm sorry for the 5011th time?
You're sorry for the 5011th time? You've never apologized.
Like, what is it about me that y'all hate so much? And you know what? It looks like I'm Jeffree Star with no eyebrows, but I bleached them with my hair last night. So that I don't have them drawn on the rest of the way, so it really looks bad. Oh my god. I didn't
Oh, you're so vain, Koli.
realize how bad it looked until I just looked in the fucking thing. Oh god. This is not good. Help. Alert, alert, bitch. Alert. Anyways, I know it looks like I have an eyelash filter on, which I kind of.
Yeah, blink twice because you need help. Let's just see who's in the comments. Oh, Dennis. Um, I mean, nothing, no good comments left. Like, why are you so extra, Koli? Okay, sorry. It takes me too long to find all the, I'm not good at sharing the screen and um, finding everything yet. Oh, sorry, I still have the cough. Some difficult. Oh, okay. I mean, right? I don't know. She always says for the 5011th time. So that's why I labeled the stream as 5011th time. A whole lot about Koli. Um, yeah, she's a liar. Um, she has no well, she's had a couple of communities, um, but she's ostracized everybody. Yeah. And you know what? I'm probably one of the tamest people out here um, to come on panel with. Yep. Yeah, I like Dennis too. And Dennis has never done anything bad in my chats. He hasn't, you know, talked down to about Koli. Um, if anything, he's tried to see if Chris could get Koli to stop lying about him. Like, I don't know what her issue is. There's not one original mod left on her channel. Uh, yeah, I would have liked to have had Chris in the comments to, ask her how she feels. And do well, I imagine it is, Betty, because like her husband is gone for like long periods of times, right? And I mean, she's already told us that he's come home and she's found underwear in his, I don't know, his suitcase or something that weren't hers. So I don't imagine that's a great, uh, I don't know who you are, W. It's an open panel for people that I know, not for just strangers. Sorry. Sorry, someone was trying to get up. Um, that's not an open panel then. Tough. Hey, Rebrand, how are you?
I'm fine. You said you wanted me up here, so I had to finish my dinner first.
Well, it's because you can pull up the channels faster. Um,
What channels?
like, um, like on hers, you can pull up the shorts and all that, because you've got 5011 screens going on.
What is this 5011 shit?
I don't know. That's what she always says.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was just I had to reiterate it because I saw in the chat somebody was asking about the 5011.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get over to her page and I will get on her short screen. Okay, I'm there. What do you want me to do?
Well, there was some other shorts that involved myself and other people. I know you were brought up. Why is she calling out Chicago? And she's on this kid thing with Chicago about playing online games. Does she not realize that when you play online games, you don't know how old anyone is?
Apparently she's not aware of what's going on with Roblox right now.
What's been going on with Roblox?
Well, let me get back to the screen here so I can see what the chat is saying at the same time. Oh, that wasn't the screen. Oh shit. I think I bounced off the main screen. No, there it is. Roblox. That's a game that I know my
I
grandson
know,
plays.
I know what Roblox is.
Yeah,
What's
they're finding it's I have to do I did not anticipate talking on it, so I only know a little bit about it, but basically, they're finding out that it is loaded with child predators, and
Oh yes, I've
they've
heard
had
that.
several instances of kids being abducted by predators off there, and they just had one. Um, I would say it's been within the last week.
Oh wow.
It was a pair of twins that was
Yikes.
lured. Children being lured. That would be the better word to use. From you know people they communicate with Roblox, and Roblox has been severely lacking in how they are protecting children and minors
Yeah,
on
they're
their
terrible. Yeah.
yeah, and they know they have a huge child presence.
Yeah. We had problems with them a couple years back because both my kids play it, and we had bought um, we had bought them gift cards um, to put in their accounts, and someone, my oldest daughter, someone got her account and like wiped out all of the money that she had in there, and we tried to get a hold of Roblox. It was just crazy. But yeah, you don't know. Even like when you're playing the PS5 or Xbox or whatever, you don't know the age of anyone. So to say that Chicago is playing with minors, well, she wouldn't know that. She wouldn't be purposely playing with minors the way Koli has been interacting with minors. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
kind of a weird call out.
Well, I think what Coley in her stoned state or haze, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
she's seeing some of the clips that Chicago's putting up, where she's playing, using her little avatar. I don't watch the videos, but I'm going to presume that she's playing using an avatar, and that she's playing with um, minors. And minors has an 18-year gap in the term that I'm using right now. But it's also my understanding that she is only playing with children in her family. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. She is playing with the members of her family. Everybody knows what she's doing. It's out there in the open. You know,
Yeah.
maybe not having it public where idiots like Coley can see is not the best idea, but you know what? That's her choice. She's not doing anything wrong. She is playing that game with her family members. That would be like me sitting there playing a video game with my 16-year-old. I'm sorry, he'll be 15 in April, with my 15-year-old grandson, and having it posted. There's nothing wrong with that, no matter what avatar. If I want to do a T-Rex dinosaur or a fucking bird avatar, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. But the crazy cunt over there sees it. Oh, they're playing with children. What's wrong with me playing with children? Well, you know what? I'm not deep throating popsicle sticks online. I'm not teaching
Yeah.
kids how to cut properly if I want to, take myself out. I'm not flashing my tits in the screen. Oh, how do they look, or whatever it was she said that time. I'm not talking about high school teenage boys' bodies just because they said they're football players, and the list goes
Hmm.
on. There's a
Yeah.
big difference between what she's doing and what Chicago is doing, playing a video game with members of her family. Kudos to her. And we're not friends anymore, but kudos to her that she interacts with her family.
Right. Yeah. But even still, it like I don't know that you can choose specifically to play with just family members. I don't think so. Um, but if I'm not mistaken, she had said if she's not playing with her nephew, she doesn't interact with like the other players.
I'll take
Hi,
your word.
Bliss.
I
Good to see
never
you.
really had a discussion with her about it. I've just heard some side comments. I think B said something to me about it one time, in a passing conversation, because it came up from probably a Coley short at another point in time. So that that's the only thing I could think of is how that might have come up before. So don't quote me on that. Don't
Yeah.
hold to that. That's the only way I could think of that I might have heard that before.
Steph, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like she just wouldn't harm anyone. Um, so they're not necessarily geared towards children though, Brooke. Um, like yeah, Roblox, I guess, kind of is. But like if you're playing on your PS5 or anything like that, you could be playing like first shooter games or racing or whatever. Like it's not that they're geared towards that.
Yeah, um, but it's not just Roblox. You got these kids that are playing games that are geared, not towards kids. You got kids playing Call of Duty and everything else. So no matter what game you're playing, you do not know if if you're playing with a child. You could be sitting there talking and motherfucking up a storm, and you're talking to a kid and not realize it, and let it, and even if you're relying on, voice inflection and stuff like that, you know, that's not 100%. Just because they might sound mature doesn't mean they are. But, you might, not even think about it. And you're talking away and talking about the pussy you got the night before, not even knowing that you might have a 13 or 14-year-old on your team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Amanda, yeah. Um, I thought that was so disgusting. The fact that she looks at it as kids wanting to come to her,
Yeah, maybe because she
for,
passes the bong to them.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I didn't notice, but have you seen Chris around? No?
Nope. Not since your post where she wanted everybody to blur the lines. Haven't seen hide nor hair of her.
Hmm.
I thought I saw a comment somewhere, or maybe I'm confusing it with last night, but they just saw her post on something of Koli's recently.
Yeah, within the last couple of days.
Hey, Bliss, glad you made it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother trying to catch up. Like
Oh, now you
yesterday,
sound like
and
me.
last night.
I kept saying yesterday, Terry would be riding my ass if don't keep up with the comments in here. Now you're sounding like me. I'm so behind already.
Well, no, I meant because Bliss said she was gonna catch up from the beginning of the live on 2 times speed, and I said, don't bother. There was nothing special.
Oh, hey, I meant to ask you. Did you hear that little ditty I made, especially for Coley?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, any good?
Yeah, it was great.
She didn't like it.
Yeah,
She gave
exactly.
me
No.
instructions on how to do it with, putting a little avatar in there and shit. Yeah. What, and take your real face out of it? Nah.
Yeah. Hi, Stina. So, see, there you go. I guess that someone could limit you to only interacting with immediate family. But and then she makes pull up that short that I think she did it today, and she's calling out Steph. and she's crying. Like, what?
Okay.
Like, she wants nothing to do with us, but she's going to start crying?
I thought that was the one with pink hair.
Um, I don't know. It's from
Oh
today.
no, it's looking at y'all. It's looking at y'all. It's the fourth one, the fourth one from the end. Fourth one from the left.
Oh, okay. You, you don't think so? Because she sounded pretty, right, yeah. I don't know anything about, like, I don't know what would, like, what kind of, what
Let me
kind
know
of
if you get it up on
pills?
the screen and I could hit
Yeah,
play.
yeah, I see it.
Just tell me when to hit play.
Yeah, give me a second. Like, what kind of pill would, um, make you have such drastic, um, emotional changes, though?
A cocktail? Meaning
Right.
multiple substances? It's not just one thing, it's multiple things. You know, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's whatever if there's pills, I don't, none of us know exactly what she's taken. We know what Chris said, which was pills. We know what Koli said, dispensary, so I'm gonna make the jump and say the weed, and Koli's always admitted to smoking
Okay.
weed. We don't know what else is in the mix, if anything, but and
Well,
then
Chris said that she's on pills.
yeah, that's what I said. Chris says pills. Koli's admitted that she does weed. You don't know if there's anything else in there that she's not told anybody. Plus you got whatever mental health issue. There's something in there going on with the mentals,
Yeah,
and you put that all together, and any other possible substances.
right.
You got a bad situation, and there's children in that home.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's up on the stage now.
Ready for play?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, not a lot of things make me upset or make me like cry. I'm like a crier, But like, it's okay to talk about me and to like lie about me or like, insinuate that I'm doing things on streams that I'm not actually doing, that you're assuming that I'm doing, even though you say you heard something or whatever. Okay. Everything can be explained, but I don't feel like explaining myself to anybody. But my main issue has nothing to do with that. I don't care anything about that. Y'all can talk about me, about whatever y'all want. But when you come at me and say that I would do anything to harm someone who is underage, or that I'm racist, or that I'm phobic of something, then I have a fucking problem. Because I have fucking biracial children. And if you don't think Filipino and white are biracial, then you don't know what the fuck biracial means. Okay?
Okay, I'm good.
I'm
Pause
not
it.
racist. Okay?
Yeah, okay, that switched pretty quick. I didn't watch the whole um thing because I thought like, what's up with the crying? Um,
The fake tears, you mean?
yeah. Okay, I don't know what gabapentin is. I don't know what most of these.
Gabapentin is it's for the nerves, blocks nerves.
Oh, okay. Huh. It's for epilepsy. Ah, okay. But that would, so they would essentially put her on gabapentin for her seizures that she says she has, right?
I took gabapentin. They gave me that for nerve pain with my
Yeah,
back. It never made me act like I never acted or looked like I was on something.
but like some medications at different doses, they treat different things, right?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But Steph did say it's for seizures or um, a narcotic for pain. But why is she still driving?
If she has a seizure
Yeah,
disorder, I don't think she'd be allowed to drive. Well, you have to be seizure free for I know when my mailman had a seizure, he was not allowed to drive until he had gone without a seizure for 6 months. That's
yeah.
reportable to the motor vehicles.
What a rush. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're not taking it um,
Yeah.
as prescribed too, that makes it an issue, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I took my meds as prescribed. Well, I still do as prescribed.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like this self-medicating stuff, that's dangerous. Yeah, we've always suspected that.
So this is
Oh,
where
2 years?
I think it
Dang.
was Steph that said this is where she's driving to Louisiana to a Croker. Was
Yeah,
Croker was
yeah,
the word?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, I didn't even see that comment yet. I always did wonder why she drove to another state.
Oh, and see, Bliss is saying that JJ had a random grand mal seizure and got her license taken away automatically for 6 months.
Yeah. See, Koli would always she'd ditch when I was still, going in her chats and stuff. She'd randomly ditch, and then uh Roddy Mom would let everybody know, yeah, she had seizures. She had a seizure, so she's not doing well. And then the next day you'd see her on a short out driving around. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And that was one of those things. It's like, yeah, you can't believe too much of what she says, but you know, they're nice to me in chat. They make me laugh. They make me smile. They're on live at the right time when I just needed to have someone to connect with. When I was, in a PTSD state. It is what it is. But you just know that you can't believe too much of what comes out of her mouth.
yeah. See, fibromyalgia is what they say I have, but sometimes I wonder because like that, it's so easily diagnosed these days. Like it's overdiagnosed, I find.
That's one thing I haven't been diagnosed with, so I'll take your word for it.
I was in my 20s. Be honest, I really wonder.
You know, Bliss, when she came back after she was gone for that 30 days,
Yeah,
she really she looked great. You know, there was a little bit of, for like 2 or 3 days, there was a touch of humble in how she spoke. And I'm not that I'm not talking meek or anything, but there was a touch of humble. Like, hey, I'm coming back. I gotta figure things out again.
yeah.
Humble's probably not the right word. And when she hears I said that, she watch. There's
Hi,
gonna be like
Summer.
shorts about it tomorrow because I used the word humble. But I you guys probably know what I mean better than I'm trying to say it.
Big phone for like 3 days, y'all. Yeah,
Hey, Summer.
that's true. It didn't last long.
Yeah, and Steph is right. No matter what, the ugly inside of her, the nasty inside of her,
Yeah,
that's embedded.
yeah.
I don't know if she'll ever be able to redeem herself.
No, not out here.
You know,
Yeah. Hi, Summer. I'm getting there. Hopefully. Um, I did find the tea that Bliss recommended though. I found it at our pharmacy tonight.
what tea?
She had uh it's called throat coat. She had recommended it's a an organic tea for um irritated throats.
Is that one of the ones that I sent to B?
Oh, I don't know what you sent to be. I'm just saying that the last live I did, Bliss had mentioned it and I wrote it down and I found it tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she grinds everybody's gears. The pink cloud is what I feel.
Well, she mentioned in one of those shorts, I think it was when she
Um,
did the poop gate short, still not believing that she popped a squat and took a shit on live. Yeah, someone show me that receipt because I got to thank my dispensary. I hope she went and thanked
yeah,
the dispensary for making her so well. It's not the dispensary that did that.
yeah.
How much weed would she have had to smoke to get that bad while she's in the house with her children?
Thanks for the recommendation, Bliss. I'll let you know how it works out. I just have to get some maple syrup because I need to sweeten it, but I don't like honey. Like I can like I love making stuff honey garlic, but to actually sweeten something with honey, I don't know.
How about agave?
I could look for that. Oh, you love that tea too, Brooke?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some of that throat coat here, and I'm pretty sure I sent one of those to B when she was sick. But yeah,
Possibly, yeah.
yeah, agave would be worth trying out. It's always good to have options around. It's not like your country produces maple syrup or anything. You might, run into a shortage.
We'll be coming up to next month. So prime time for the syrup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they do. They would have dispensaries in where I forget where she's even from now. Where
I will
Koli's from.
hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is where the Tulsa King is. So yeah, if Tulsa King's to be believed, they have dispensaries there. I'm kidding.
Yeah. But the funny thing is that prior to that, you never saw Koli smoke it. It was always gummies.
Well, yeah, but
That's-
she may have to get those at a dispensary. She specifically mentioned dispensary. I didn't just pull that out of my ass.
No, I know.
Okay, I just asked if there are dispensaries in Oklahoma, and it says, "Welcome to American Cannabis Company, voted Oklahoma City's top medical marijuana dispensary." So I'll take that as a yes. And they uh, offer flowers, concentrates, edibles, and accessories. So there we go.
Yes, I did, Summer. Her community post where she says she won't be coming in a nutshell. Yeah, and I mean, and they say honey is like the best thing to for a cough as well, but I can't stomach it. Ooh, I, oh, you guys wouldn't get it. Over here we have something that's called Buckley's, and it's a cough syrup. So you know what Vicks Vapor Rub is?
Yes,
Okay, so imagine that's in liquid form,
they
and
do
that's
make
your.
it in liquid form.
Okay, no, no. You know the actual rub that you put on yourself?
Yes.
Imagine that in liquid form, like a cough syrup.
Yeah, they do actually make Vicks Vapo Rub. It's a liquid.
And it tastes like, because I wouldn't be able to, or I wouldn't like to drink something like that. Anyways, it's the Buckley's is tastes like shit, but it works.
That's the eucalyptus in there. Eucalyptus is great for your throat.
I would rather take that than have a spoonful of honey. However, when my kids were younger, that's exactly what I would give them is honey.
Honey and hot pepper.
Um, Amanda said she thought it's illegal in Oklahoma.
Nope. I just looked it up, and like I said, besides that, the Tulsa King says it's not. And Sly don't lie.
Oh, I saw that one, Brooke, too. Oh, see, ours used to be like that, um, where you needed a card, but it's not. It's legal here.
I figured if weed became legal in my state, that I'd start growing it. I don't smoke it, but I'd grow it. Everybody could use a little extra coin. And if that did become legal, I think I'd be allowed to have it's either 4 or 6 plants.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot about the skunk weed part. And no, I don't want that smell around my house.
Um,
I'm all about not inviting trouble.
we have friends that grow it.
Shit, my oldest
And
son's
it,
in another state.
uh, well, they grow it and um, like it's a mess to clean and like it's all kind of like gluey when they cut it down. Then I have a cousin that um, she makes gummies and stuff like that with it.
Yeah, I'm a master gardener. I could do anything. Plus, I could uh, make tinctures out of it because I do that with lavender to get lavender oil. Wouldn't take much to go from having a plant to you know having what I need to make gummies. But I don't want the smell around my house.
Stuff I like honey garlic, anything like th- that you cook with honey. I like it, but not straight. Like my husband will eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Ugh, I don't even like the smell.
I think the VA is starting to get
Okay.
on board a little bit with uh, medical marijuana. They're not flipping out on the veterans as much. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Amanda.
Huh. I didn't know that.
See, I like honey in some things, but I can't eat it straight because it hurts my teeth.
Oh, okay. Oh
Amanda, I
my.
never turned down a pint of honey.
I would never do 350 milligram gummy. That's insane.
I try to get local honey though for when I use it.
Oh, that's interesting, Amanda. That sounds like it would get. Oh man, you too, Steph. That's funny. Yeah. Well, it helped because, like, as my kids were growing up, our neighbor, three doors down, we were friends with them, and they kept bees, and they made honey and all that. And my kids could eat that, but not. I forget if it's my youngest or my oldest that doesn't like it. One of the two would give me a fuss unless it was um, the neighbors that made it because she'd make it like a almost like a cream. Kind of reminded me of like maple spread,
Because they whipped it.
possibly.
Something really good to do with honey
Yeah,
is I gotta stop that. Is
no,
oh, you could have done that. is
No,
get
I
fresh.
booted you the last time I did it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of fresh garlic bulbs, skin them, give them a little crush so the Allison comes out of them.
Yeah.
Drop them in the honey and just let them sit in there, and then you end up with honey fermented garlic, and then you use that honey as a seasoning. You could mix it in with some mustard or with some barbecue sauce, and use it on roasted chicken or anything, or even as a sandwich spread, and it is just divine. And
Yeah.
if you're not heating it up, more than just like putting it over meat once you take it out of from cooking,
Yeah.
it'll retain all of its antibacterial properties, and you're getting it from the honey, and you're getting all that good antibacterial stuff from the garlic plus from the ferment. It's like a triple whammy for the health benefits of it.
I um like I don't like certain things I can tolerate regular mustard on, but I love honey mustard. Like I said, it's like certain things, but to take a spoonful of regular honey, no, no thanks. Honey and breast milk.
Damn it! Do I got to start
Oh,
milking
really?
myself now?
I know breast milk is.
Yeah. Do I have to start milking myself to try this?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't produced milk in a long time.
Well, thank goodness you said fresh from the hive, Amanda.
That would be interesting. Have you ever had milk so fresh from the cow that it's still warm?
No, but my dad grew up on a farm, and apparently raw milk is the best.
It's amazing. And I had it from oh crap. It wasn't well, I've had it from the Jersey cows too, but it was the was it Guernsey? I think it's Guernsey cattle. And their fat content is almost double the Jersey. And that milk was so thick and so rich. It was almost like you had to chew it. The sensation of drinking it that fresh and that warm, because of how much fat was in it, you almost felt like you had to chew it because it was so thick and rich. It was the most delicious thing ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, makes the best ice cream too.
Some of the homesteaders that I watch, well, the one family, they have cows that they um, use for milk, and the
Really
the
cool,
fat
man.
the fat that's like separates. She uses it to make like butter and yogurt and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, once in a while I'll pick up milk. We have a dairy that's only a couple miles from me. I'll pick up their milk, and since it's not uh, homogenized,
Yeah,
it'll separate. And there's always a huge, thick plug of cream at the top,
yeah.
and you can't just shake it to get that plug out. You have to go in with a spatula or something with that plug, and push it down in, and then shake the shit out of it to break it up.
Yeah. See, now my mom didn't like the milk straight from the cow. She thought it was disgusting.
Oh man, and in the states, getting a unpasteurized milk,
Yeah.
where you get it before it's gone through the pasteurization, fresh out of the cow like I drank it, is highly illegal.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's legal here either. I mean, I guess unless you um, have your own cows. I don't know our farmer um, that lives a couple doors down. He's a dairy farm, but I don't know if they drink or um, sell the milk.
Yeah, some farms are able to in their chiller rooms. Some of the farms are able to pasteurize. You know, they're big
Yeah.
chiller. I forget the what the terminology is. It's been a long time since I've hung around them. But they have their big bins where they can chill, and they some of them are also able to heat the milk to a certain temperature to pasteurize, and then I don't remember how they do the homogenizing, but as long as they could heat it up and pasteurize. But most of them, because uh, I live in a community that does have a lot of dairy farms.
Mm,
They have a big truck that'll come through and collect from them every day or every other day.
yeah.
Oh, I have somewhere in one of my hard drives. I have a picture of a Amish milk tanker. It's got the big milk tank on the back of a buggy,
Okay.
on the back of a wagon, being pulled by a couple um, Belgians.
Yeah,
It's the
our
funniest thing.
neighbors gets their milk picked up every couple days. And Teresa, I agree. The thought of chewing milk is not very appetizing.
Well, no, you don't have to chew it. It's just because it was so rich and
Yeah.
so thick because of the high fat content in it. You know, every what all the milk they get. I don't know if you guys know this, but all the milk that they get, it all gets put in one big vat once it's all
Yeah.
collected.
Mhm.
They skim off all the fat from it.
Mhm.
So everything's skim milk. And then they put fat back in it to make it 2%. And I forget what percentage of milk fat is in whole milk, but you know they took all the fat out and then they put it back in to the milk that you buy in the grocery store, and then they keep all that fat separate for when they make whipping cream and extra heavy whipping cream. You know that's all done separately. You know,
Right.
but when you get it right out of the cow and it still has everything fully loaded, you know you're talking 8 to 10% milk fat, and it's super thick.
Right. Okay, can you hold down the fort for a few minutes, please?
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am.
I'll be back.
So did you hear that one about Terry? How do rumors get started? Started by the jealous people and okay. Feeling silly tonight. I can't put comments up on the screen. So I apologize. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Let's see. Steph, you're saying she claims she has stopped all meds relating to her lupus. You're talking about the lupus that was supposed to kill her a couple years ago past? But she's doing so good. Betty, I love lemon in my tea. I'll do that sometimes, but I also love milk in my tea. I usually go with whole milk because it has more vitamins in it, you know, but my doctors would always say, no, you should be drinking skim milk or 2%. You know, I don't get milk all the time. I have it more often when the grands are here. And I split up my milk, and I also get almond milk, and then there's coconut milk, unflavored coconut milk. I use those for cooking a lot too. Pretend fashionista in the house. Woo woo. I've never seen a butterfly rash on her either, and I've only heard about that, but I've never seen it. Yes, she's a lying liar that lies. Well, I don't know. Bliss said a chronic lupus patient stopping all meds is very rare. Well, maybe she figured she'd pick. Maybe she put a bunch of diseases in a hat, one of her tassel caps, and pulled one out and figured, oh, I'll run with this one and see what kind of emotional manipulation I could use to try to get a community going. Maybe that's how she ended up with lupus. I don't know. So we'll see. Okay, Nina Moore's got something to say. Nina says, I want to say something, and if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. But the lupus makes me wonder because all of her laying in the sun days could be detrimental to a lupus diagnosis. Well, that kind of just fits in with what I said about, throwing everything into a hat, all these different diseases into a hat and pulling one out. Steph TMXA, is that allowed? I got to scroll back and see if that's allowed. You know what? I'm going to lose it in the chat here, so you're going to have to repeat. I don't know what is allowed. Bliss says, exactly, Amanda. If she stopped all the meds like she's claimed, those lupus symptoms would be really hard to hide. Bingo. Amanda, you are so correct. Doctors are dumb about nutrition. I had a great nutritionist. Well, I have a great nutritionist up at the VA. I do some work with her as my part as a master gardener, and she actually listens. So she admits that she's learning about some different things too. So they're not all bad. The movie Girl Interrupted. Koli reminds me of a character that is a compulsive liar. I haven't watched that movie in forever. It'd be worth going back and rewatching. Amanda, they're willingly dumb. All about that big pharma. A lot of them are, I agree, but not all of them. Oh, everybody knows what you're talking about, Steph. Everybody knows. And like I said, it's been so long since I've seen that. It's not popping up in the top of my brain for me, so I'll have to rewatch it. Jello, yes, apparently she has claimed that she stopped all meds. I don't recall hearing that. I believe everybody in this chat, so. Okay, Bliss, you and I are going to rewatch the movie. We have notes to take. Pretend Fashionista is giving her greetings. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Steph has the memory of an elephant. Nina, you're right. Jello says so. Okay, apparently Steph wasn't sure if that was allowed. She's asking if you were referring to stopping meds. Oh, okay. Pretend Fashionista says, I meant are critical lupus patients allowed to stop all their meds? Well, you know what, Pretend Fashionista? You can't make a patient do their medication if they don't want to. That's called non-compliant. So I would venture to gain that if she is a critical lupus patient, like she has claimed for so many years, that I would say she's acting against medical advice. And yeah, there you go. What Steph said, they still have body autonomy. You don't have to take your meds.
Okay, sorry.
Oh man, it
Um,
was a nut house around here.
um,
No, it
so
wasn't. I
earlier,
I'm sorry. I the next comment that we needed to get to was pretend fashionista, where she starts out with at Steph TXMA, and it's like the fourth comment up from the bottom.
okay, I was just gonna say that, you know how you show your comments on the stage, on the
Yeah.
panel? I
Yes.
can't, it won't let me. I have to,
Right up above the right hand side, where I have a choice of assets and if I want to put a background in or whatever, but all the way up at the top by where
yeah,
I would click off to cancel the live, there's a
it's,
little toggle switch to put the comments on the screen.
yeah, but it's because you have a paid StreamYard and I don't.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
never mind my point. Uh, I don't know about in the US, but here you can't be forced to take anything.
Right. Right. Steph and I were saying the same thing. I'm saying it, and then as I'm getting down further down the screen, oh yeah, Steph already said it.
Yeah, so that's like we're talking like 2023 that she said she stopped that then, right? Because Sarah Jean was around 2023.
Um, as far as I know, when I was still in her chat, she was still on meds. So it was if she stopped all her meds, it was after that.
I want to say it was before.
Well, she's fucking lying about
Yeah,
doctors
that.
giving her a pill. She also said that her kids had control of that pill at one point. Yeah, okay, sure, Jan.
Good night, Betty. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Betty. Take care of yourself. Keep us posted.
Yeah, and that child was like 15 years old.
Yeah, give
And
that to a kid, sure. Yeah, let's add that to the
yeah,
list of things that she's done to children.
yeah.
But that one I actually don't believe.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
She
don't
said on
know.
another stream that her mom was going to be there with her to do it. So, her mom had control.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, Amanda. She's the way she is, but apparently now, according to her, you know, I'm a loser. And what else did she call me? Uh,
I don't remember.
oh, I'm a failure. I think today she called me a failure. What am I
Oh, did
failure?
she?
Yeah, I think today she called me a failure on her newest short. I'm sitting back here, I'm laughing. I'm like, wow, really? She just makes me laugh at how she tries to throw insults, and it's like she's looking in a mirror when she comes up with this shit.
Okay, there. Steph is bang on. None of it is real. Koli is a compulsive liar who is suffering from loneliness. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. She's looking to be accepted by someone, but she doesn't have the nuts to bring to the stream.
And she's gotten so nasty and so toxic. She's never going to get acceptance around here. I mean, what kind of person
No,
would accept her for the way she is now?
exactly. And that's why, um, like, yeah, I mean, I unblocked
Unsolicited.
Chris. I unblocked Chris, but like, I will never give Chris the platform like I have in the past. And if she manipulates the chat too much, then she'll have to go again. But on your channel, that's something different. Um, yeah, Koli's lost her chance.
Yep.
Christina. Probably because that's Popcorn's channel.
I don't know. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa
I
Puffs.
know, done her doing. Yeah, yeah, but she's not hate bonding. Like she's actually throwing away people that have cared about her.
Well, I don't know. She hasn't
Yeah.
bonded up with Tara yet.
Yeah. Well, she tried to.
Ugh. Wouldn't that be something?
Her.
That would be a damn shame.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That would be bad because Chris has made it so clear how one-sided that friendship is. That would be terrible for Chris.
Yeah.
Bitch slap. Too slow. Get back.
Yeah. Yeah. Me neither. And I really wasn't playing pretend like
It was
um
tolerance.
yeah, only because you were okay with her being in your chat.
I was tolerant.
Yeah. And she released the emails.
It was
Uh,
being tolerant and trying not to be cruel. Like I said, she completely caught me off guard when she popped up in the chat.
I don't know then, Amanda. Mm, yeah. She never did say what emails, Bliss. Yeah. And I just can't handle her anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
you'd have to be the panel for her to ever go on. Oh, excuse me, because it won't be mine again.
Oh no, you were
But
in there. I told her she was not ever allowed to come up on the panel.
yeah, yeah,
I had told her that.
yeah,
That was from the get go.
yeah. Mm,
Yeah.
um.
But
Yes.
it looks like it's self resolved, and I kind of had a feeling it might go in that direction.
Yeah. Well, Amanda, she's tried the last few that I've done, and I wouldn't allow it. Um. Yeah. I had picked out um, some timestamps from Bliss's stream that she did. I meant to go through yours
Yeah, I thought you
because,
were going to do that.
well, I do. I have the timestamps from Bliss's because she was reacting to yours. So, So
Oh,
what I meant to do was go to yours and find the timestamps on yours.
okay, gotcha.
Um,
Knock yourself out.
well, I don't have the timestamps on yours. I do have them from Bliss's. Um,
Oh, so you'll have
so I,
that ready for tomorrow's live?
sure, yeah, yeah. If
Okay. Because it looks like I may be doing a lot of snow shoveling tomorrow.
hey, Kennergy,
Energy in the house. Woo woo.
you're late tonight. Hidden her from my channel.
So yeah, I got a bunch more
Yeah.
snow moving in. So, you know, if you go live tomorrow,
Oh,
that would be great.
yeah. The trauma dumping, that's just it stuff. And that's exactly what um, she does it to the chat. Like, I had, I had to send, Rebrand a message and say, I'm sorry. I had to leave your live because she's, um, she's manipulating the chat. Like she and everybody was like giving her so much sympathy, and I was like, oh fuck, I just can't do this anymore. Like we've been down that road 100 times.
You know what, Terry? She was getting some sympathy there, but it didn't last that long. It really didn't. When she did it in your chats, it would go on and on and on. Um,
Oh, we
when
can
she
do
was
that.
doing it in mine, it only lasted for a couple minutes and then it stopped. You know, so there was some improvement there. You know, so I gotta say there was some improvement there. You know, I got to admit that there was some improvement there. You know,
Yeah,
but
but
like I
all
said,
the coddling just made me so
I
sick.
do agree. I do agree. But the age of tolerance is yeah, I'd say the age of tolerance is done.
Sure, Energy. What do you got?
Oh, you're in trouble.
No, he told me last year he'd come on panel. We could do a would you rather together. I haven't seen him. Uh,
He hit us with this last night.
take a shit on the internet or being able to use a diaper 100 times.
You hear that, Koli? Ain't nobody around here that would take a shit on the internet like you did.
Yeah.
You're forever Christina Bliss.
Yeah, I don't know your. I don't know what your real name is. Trying. Mm. Okay, well, I can. I'm not religious here, and yeah, I just I'm not religious at all. Oh yeah. Well, who wouldn't? And Christina, I didn't even realize that your name was Christina either.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, Amanda. I just, it's not like I don't even want to speak religion over here. Well, I mean, Mad Nutter has called me and Steph devil worshippers, so yeah. But yeah, Bliss, if you let me know, I'm getting tired.
I
But
thought I
if
saw black and red candles in the background one time. Just saying.
yeah, exactly right, Steph. Um, Bliss, if you let me know what time you're gonna go live, um, we can uh, we can go over it. And I mean, it's just obviously has to do with the whole bee and the fact that her and Curls ambushed you, and there's just like there's some things that even though I listened as it was happening on your stream, I really listened whenever Bliss was replaying it. So I was like, damn, if this had been like 3 hours later, I would have taken a link because I had so much to say. Yeah, she came.
Well,
So I
you
said,
weren't the only one caught off guard by that. Are we resorting to pussy talk now?
what?
I said, we're resorting to pussy talk now.
Oh,
We haven't even hit the 2 hour mark and we're at pussy talk already. Jesus, ladies and gents. Terry, you okay? You need a pat on the back?
oh, yeah, I'm freaking
That help?
tired.
No.
Oh, oh my God, that's too funny.
You know you've been under stress where something
Oh,
gets you that bad.
yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bliss comes in with the receipts.
Oh, that's uh,
Uh-oh.
yeah. She does hate that. Oh well, if she's watching in the background, in the bushes, she'll know that she was briefly tolerated.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Skip, skip on over back to the
Yep.
chaos crew.
goodness.
Nighttime is like the worst day. Your sinuses get clogged and your head feels foggy.
Yeah, that's when my voice starts getting froggy.
Yeah.
I was actually doing pretty good last night, then all of a sudden, boom, my voice started going. It started cracking up on me. It was like, oh, I guess it's that's my cue. It's time to go.
No, 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 no.
She did give us some good laughs in different times. Got to give her that.
She did her makeup because she wanted to show RH
Yeah,
how.
she did that on your live.
Oh, she stripped on mine.
Yeah, and she
Oh
did her
yeah,
makeup. Yeah, and she
that's
did her
right.
makeup
Yeah,
the one time in her hair, just to show us. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. I think he called her ugly or something like that. I
Oh
forget.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't know how to really nice. She d- and that's because she's had her fair share of chances out here, and she keeps apologizing, and then the next day, or even it could be a couple of hours later, she's back to doing what she said she wasn't gonna do.
The internet's rough when you're dealing with um I won't even just say it's not just mental health stuff, but when you take away the uh-oh.
The mortuary.
Steph, are you trying to kill Terry? Really, girl? Are
Oh,
you trying to kill Terry?
yeah. Oh,
Why do you think I started calling her Peggy, Nina?
yeah,
Yeah, that was no Gemma Teller. Peggy as in Peggy Bundy.
yeah.
You know.
Oh well, at least now it's out in the open. That means I can block her again. Just in a chat, the subject of the stream was speaking of a black man, and she said in the chat, women let them run wild as mothers.
Oh, wow. I don't
Um,
remember seeing that.
her daughter-in-law is Jamaican, I thought.
Yeah, Jamaican.
Yeah, Jackson. Can you guys hear my dog again?
No, because you keep laughing. Or are you trying to blame that on the dog?
Oh, she's right beside me. Hang on a
Okay.
second.
No, now I heard it that time.
Did you hear it? Could you hear
Yeah, I heard it right before you said hold on.
her?
I
Oh, okay.
heard the snuffleupagus going.
Yeah, that sounds good. Um, yeah, I'm open that day. Oh,
And
sorry.
Sons of Anarchy was a badass show, and Gemma Teller was a badass. But what walked into the chat at that point in time trying to say that she is the real life Gemma Teller was not cutting it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, for sure. And I think you're gonna have to go probably, a little further in the live potentially. I'll let you know about the time, like to what point it starts to dwindle off. Although, I mean, let's be for real, rebrand. When they ambushed you like that, the live didn't even get friendly after that. It was kind of like, B was just like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't even remember what was going on in the chat at that point in time. I don't even remember.
no, I mean on the panel.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
I just remember the hostility.
Okay.
I just remember the hostility that was up there.
Yeah, exactly. And that right till the end of the live. And the fact that she was basically ghosting you before the live. What was
Uh,
her what was her reasoning again?
uh,
Oh, it's because in her members only live, you said hello to everybody except for Tira. Is that what upset her?
no, it was because when they read, that about my wiping out the hobgoblins grift list.
Okay, but they said they've just seen it.
I, yeah, they had just seen it, and I violated their values. No, Curl said she had just seen it.
I
Curls is
thought
the one
B
who saw. No, Curls is the one who saw she had just seen it. But I'm pretty. I may be misremembering at this point, but B had seen it before that.
because you had said to B um that you figured that's why she had been distant or something to that effect.
Yeah,
So she
but
had already been
yeah, so
distant.
B had seen it before that. So I do not recall B mentioning anything about my not greeting the hobgoblin during her last members live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do not recall that being a mentioned at all. And no offense, but I'm not going to go back and re-listen to my cornholing.
Yeah.
But I don't recall that being mentioned.
Yeah, I was under the assumption that, although I should have known they see everything, but I was under the assumption that both of them didn't know until, just then. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, because I didn't know. Like, I asked Rebrand to go live. She said she had went live, but I wasn't there. So I emailed her and I asked her to go live. Not because, well, I didn't want to be overwatching Tira and her and I, Rebrand and I, could have chatted regardless if there was no one else. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
really didn't know how to say much during that chat.
So, well, that was what, couple 3 weeks ago now,
Uh,
something
yeah,
like that.
probably. Yeah,
I'm over it. Hey, find out now.
yeah.
Find out now. Good thing I found out now before I wasted more on super chats and stuff helping a friend out. So,
Right? That just blew me away.
wait a minute, what?
Chicago said she saw the first.
That would
Oh,
that would have been over a year ago. So Chicago tells B everything. So B would have known about that a long time ago. So where would the big shock have been?
yeah, because whatever B doesn't catch, Chicago catches it.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then she knew that over a year ago. So you implying that our friendship was fake?
Well, of course, had been friends with her for 3 years, and it was all fucking fake. Um, yeah, well, we're stream sniping Tira as soon as she gets off her ass and streams.
Oh God, Steph. Yeah, but you know, the hobgoblin's a really, really, really big deal. Come on.
Yeah. Hmm. I feel like yeah, see? And you're another one, Brooke. Like, how many times did you stick your neck out? You had to leave the internet over it. And who said to go and get an RO? Tira did. That pisses me off that none of these people um, can see the damage that Tira's done to a lot of people. Half an the hour and a half. Yeah, obviously.
Wait a minute. Tried to get you to get an RO2 on who?
Yeah. Well, she was flat out doxxed in a comment section. That's how her and I got to know each other more. She was flat out doxxed in the comments on a community post or something of Tira's. And he came behind and address and everything. Oh yeah. And you know what? It didn't as sad as it sounds, it didn't really phase me because I'm used to it. Now, if you listen to her last members only, where she was coming at me, she does the same friggin' thing. always talking down. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that that's a big possibility, Jello.
What is she going to expose?
When she started streaming again. Oh wow. Yeah, and I remember her blaming you for um taking pictures or something out of her Discord. That's fucking horrible.
Well, she wouldn't do anything because she liked the attention that drama got her, the attention and the pity.
Yeah. Made about rebrand. Oh yeah, her um with me it was definitely way before. Yep.
Huh? That's an interesting
I
thought.
think B was in Tira's ear. And you know what? I I 100% believe it. And the reason why I believe it is because of the information that Shelley has shared. How does your expected build? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Hey, Ray.
She really doesn't have a community right now anymore. Oh. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah.
Well, I certainly have some other things to think about now.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Never ever confide in. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Ray. Because there's not really that many of them left.
Yep. Just the weekly socks, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, you're right, Stina. That's what I mean. Like I can be friendly, cordial. There's just some people that um I wouldn't trust anymore or ever. That's like Tira saying she knows fucking personal stuff about me that I'm going through is not true.
No, Amanda, no, I didn't see that. I was
And
too stunned by what was going on, but I'm glad she said that because what it shows is what I set up there on the panel. What it shows is I didn't lie.
yeah.
She knew I said it because I said it before, and I admitted that up on the panel. I didn't lie about shit. So hey, I didn't lie, and nobody could say a skeleton fell out of my closet. It's not a skeleton when I admit it myself.
Bliss, we're all allowed to give our opinions and assumptions. Yeah, that one, a no for life. Yeah, and I respect that. I respect that. But I can be because I asked for the proof. I got the proof.
I try not
And
to.
and then things just kind of lined up from there.
How I remember things can get wonky sometimes, but I really try not to.
Yeah, I mean, and it's fine to be that way, Bliss. Um, you know, I guess I would have to say that I'm hoping that, she changes for the better. Like I wouldn't trust her with personal information, but it'll be all behind a paywall and no one's able. Yeah, I can't see Patreon working out for Tira whatsoever. No.
Oh, wait, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because I says no, I didn't brag. I had made a comment because I remember starting it with because it was tear talk that was going on, and I recall saying I got a confession to make. I think that's how I started it. I got a confession to make. So I do recall that comment in the chat now that you're saying that, Brooke. I don't remember beforehand her saying it, but I do remember that. And that came after that came after I had already said that I said it in Popcorn's chat. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just glad that she didn't grab the link when you put it down for B. Only because we know how Chicago is, right? It would have been so much worse
What if Chicago would have pulled that link up?
if she went on panel that night.
Oh, there's no way Chicago would have gotten up on that panel because she had already disrespected me in the chat. She,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she would not have been up on my panel.
Okay. Yeah. That's because, and you know why they know all that? Is because they have everything on popcorn that there is to have.
That's a good point. So how is it that all of a sudden now I just violated her moral values? Or is it just the fact that I ended it with saying that I'd do it again?
Uh, I don't know, but why would Chicago care? They're not friends, remember?
Because Chicago is so jealous of her friendship with B.
Oh, it's fucking disgusting. She's jealous of everything. Yeah, cared when Tara found out. Yeah, as soon as Tara pointed it out. Because let's be honest, where do they even post in Tara's community posts? So I'm sure it was posted and then mentioned to be as and stuff for the giveaway. Oh
Bliss,
no, I didn't know that,
that's
Nina.
bad.
Sorry to hear that.
Bliss, I was probably wearing her out with my ideas, with wanting to do lives. Because quite frankly, trying to get her to do some lives with me with all my different ideas was like pulling teeth. I wanted to do more than she did,
Yeah.
you know? And you know, she needed to get some content up herself. I had ideas. We were on two different paths. So, yeah, maybe that was the best way for her to, instead of just saying no, no, no all the time, maybe she felt that was the best way. Really sucks to do it that way if that's the case, but maybe you're right, and I don't know.
Yeah. Chicago's things with her. Yeah, and that's, I mean, you're in, like I've said, Stina, we're good. You like who you like, and I can understand. Um, Chicago, nah, I don't think Chicago ever liked me.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she could never call me a stage 5 clinger.
No, she doesn't do anything with her channel really. Um, other than a couple of live streams here and there. But I know, I don't know if you did it, but um, she has a playlist that she asked everybody to play because she was short on hours. Remember?
No, but okay.
Oh, he might not have been in there, or
Didn't
maybe.
watch. Sorry.
Well, I guess what Stina is, what I would assume Stina is. No, I'm not even gonna assume. I'll let Stina answer that. Oh yeah, that and because of the fact that um, I would talk to Mad Nutter, but before Um, that group chat was perfectly fine until B asked if Chicago could be added, and we all agreed. Yeah, that's what she does a lot of times. She just reacts.
Hmm.
Yeah, and see that I called that out. Like, oh wow, I know. Yeah, I didn't see that video. That was Jenny Lee's kids, right? Yeah, and Tira was on panel with her. Something. It happened before I really knew. Well, I didn't really get to know Chicago until she was added to the group chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're hypocrites. Like, and the double standards. Like, the fuck out of here. Yeah. See, and I heard a lot about it only because I would follow Mad Nutter, and I know he had brought it up several times that um, Chicago had done that. Oh, really? I don't think Deer was on piano. Steph's probably gone to bed or something. She would know. Oh, so Steph did. Was who was on the panel? Do you remember? Was it just Chicago or?
This shit is whack.
No, came in rude and stayed.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
But me being mean over a grift list 2 years ago violated moral values. Wow. Let's put things in perspective now, folks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me neither, Brooke. It must have been before I came around. Even talks. Oh, even this. Oh, wow. How am I clicking it and seeing? Wow. Yeah, it's never been put back up. Wow. The more you learn,
No kidding.
right?
Yep.
That's just crazy.
Wow.
Huh. Yeah,
Well, I'm
wow.
sure glad they didn't do anything horrible, horrible. Like take out someone's grip list because that would be really bad.
Yeah, you have. Exactly. Yeah. And it only took that one thing that I needed to see because, like, Shelley had made a comment somewhere, and I agreed with her. You kind of take bits and pieces from here and there, and you store them in the back of your mind.
Good night, Steph.
Uh, Night, Steph. Thanks for coming by. You store these pieces in the back of your mind until until everything clicks together. You know what I mean? And it just all clicked at the right time, and then I couldn't and still can't keep my mouth shut about it because that's 3 years worth of garbage.
It was funny. It was harmless, but it
Yeah,
was mean too. It was mean. And I have no fucking regrets.
yeah, yes, yep, exactly, Bliss. And that's what I needed. Yeah, and if you hear, um, I think it's in someone's comment section. I don't know, but Shelley even said the same thing. Those bits and pieces that um, she would retain as well, and that's why, in her opinion, that yes, B is first sock ever. Now I didn't see what Shelley saw, obviously, in the secret chat. Yeah, she rebrand
That's
didn't
all
hurt
before me,
anyone.
so I've got no comment on it.
Eh? What'd you say, rebrand?
I said that's all before me, before I was in the fold and everything, so I have no comment on that. I mean, I saw the fallout from all that, but I didn't know anything about that account or anything.
Okay, so I got I got proof of what I needed. I needed a date and to show what chat it was. And I got that, and that's that. Uh, as far as anything else, I don't know. I wasn't in that chat. But, I mean, Shelly, you know, she knows a lot more than what we clearly did. Yeah, that's another thing too, Bliss. Okay, and that's another thing, Stina. She brought something up regarding my daughter that only B knew about. So I knew where it came from.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. I think it was to silence her. Yeah, I think so. Um, I'm not. No, they didn't. Shelly has lied. She's admitted to it. Um, so I don't think anybody forced her to lie. I also know that um, Shelly told me that she told the group when they got back together as friends um, that she told them that she thought that I was a certain sock account called Otterbox or I don't know something. Anyways, it was a lie. But Shelly had told them that it was me, and it's not. Never has been. So that's why I say, like, trust will be a very big issue. Yeah. Yeah, and that happened a couple of times. Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
Did you miss me? Didn't even notice.
I never saw before. Yeah, time will tell. I hate talk to text. Yeah. No, well, but the thing is, I didn't know about it until Shelley admitted to it. Yeah, Shelley goes over, or she had been going over to Koli's chats even. That's what it gives me. Yeah. Oh, that she does, yeah. I don't know about hundreds, but she definitely has had a lot of sock accounts. Uh, but that sock account, if it would have been, uh, hmm, yeah, that's a tough one right there. So Bliss, did we ever, did you ever say why you thought it would be impossible to be Shelley? Because I'm thinking of the Four Corners siren chat.
See, I still have no idea what Four Corners is, and you know what? I don't think I need an explanation for it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying that I have no idea what it is.
oh, it was a secret chat that they made.
Yep, see, I knew nothing about it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I'd have to wait and see what, because that's actually like something that involves Bliss, and I'd rather she talk about it. But as far as blaming me, nice one, Kenergy. Um, but as for blaming me for being a sock account, absolutely not. Okay. Now I'm wondering. Hmm. Okay, sorry, just writing down something to remember. I have it. You had sent it to me a while back. You're talking about the first sock ever? Yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to it or watch it now. Um, because it's on a different level now. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, I will do that. All right, guys, I'm getting tired. It's 12:10 here. What you doing, Rebrand?
I'm just listening. You guys are talking
Oh,
about something that I don't have any
oh, yeah,
knowledge on, so I have to just listen.
yeah. Sorry.
No, no. For what?
Well, just because you don't know what's going on, but
No, that's not a bad thing in this case.
no, it's not. But anyways, I'm tired. I'm getting off. Um, thanks to everyone who stopped by. I hope everyone has a great night. And
Oh, Bliss,
sure, Bliss,
Bliss
what?
has for you. Okay, Bliss.
Would anyone be able to convince you?
What?
Would anyone be able to convince me?
Jello, I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Thanks for stopping in, Ray. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Ray. You too, lovely Teresa. You have a good night also.
Yes, good night, Teresa. Yeah, I did, yeah. And that's why I want to go back and watch it so that
I don't know what Jello meant when she said it was all tomorrow, Rogue, then Tara. They were here, real friends.
I don't know. Yep, exactly. And I'll be able to connect that. Nope.
Are you talking to just Terry or are you asking me also?
Like if you were asking me if anybody could sway um, my opinion on everything as a whole right now, no, nobody in here could. I know what I've seen. I've got everything. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Teresa.
So there you go, and that's all you need, right, Bliss? Yeah, I mean, I'll I'll let you know whenever I do have when I've watched it, and if anything pops out at me, um, yeah, I'll definitely yeah yeah I'll do that. No problem, Liz. But all right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me up. Chat, you've been great. Thanks for putting up with me on my off night.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. And Terry, did you say you're doing another live
Wow.
tonight?
Uh, um, I don't know.
Okay.
I
We'll
I'm
figure it
def Yeah, we'll
out.
figure it out.
Okie dokie. Somebody will be going live tomorrow night. Maybe Bliss will be going live. You never know.
It would be nice to get um a few people up.
Yes, it
All
would.
right. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Sweet dreams
Have
and
a
happy thoughts.
good night.
Good night.